In a phone interview Friday morning, hours after his blistering exchange with Elon Musk, President Trump sounded remarkably unconcerned about their feud, as if it weren't even the most interesting thing happening on yesterday. When he answered a phone call Friday morning shortly after 7 a.m., ABC News asked him about the reports he had a call scheduled with Elon Musk later in the day. Quote, "You mean the man who has lost his mind?" Lol. Trump said he was not particularly interested in talking to him right now. He said Musk wants to talk to him, but he's not ready to talk to Musk. So here we go, guys. If someone called me a pedophile because they were angry and they were having a lapse in judgment, I definitely would not want to speak to them either for a while. So, but I will tell you guys have a tendency, men have a tendency to, eventually get over stuff. And, maybe they can sort this out. I've got a lot of things that I would like to say on this, but let me finish this article first. Trump then talked a couple minutes about other things, referring to inflation, which is down, foreign investment, which is up, and his plans for a visit to China, which is huge. People close to Trump have described him as more sad than angry at Musk. One advisor who was with Trump on Thursday night said he seemed bummed about this breakup, and that's the way he sounded on Friday morning. Trump is considering either giving away or selling the red Tesla he purchased to support Musk, a senior administration official told ABC News' Rachel Scott Friday. Musk's father said he urged his tech billionaire son to end the feud soon. Quote, "I haven't spoken to him, but I did send him a message, telling him to make sure this fizzles out," he said before saying who he thinks will come out of this battle victorious. Musk's dad says Trump, of course, will prevail because he has been voted in by the majority of people in America. The elder Musk blamed, quote, "a great deal of stress" for his son's actions on Thursday. All right, guys, what do you guys think in the comments regarding this particular situation? I'll tell you guys something that's crazy to me is, I had a friend one time, and, I think Musk's actions, I'll be completely honest with you, I understand where he's coming from. But I also am aware of how these types of bills actually come about. Would it be great to come in and just nuke everything and, start pushing everything like, when it comes to, cutting waste and fraud? Yes, it would be wonderful to do that, but there's certain things that have to happen in that order. Elon Musk is a wonderful and beautiful mind when it comes to rocketry, when it comes to certain things like technology. But just because you are a genius in one area of things does not mean you're a genius across all things. And his political, politics is built on relationships. And in Elon Musk's situation, I don't really understand where Elon Musk is actually coming from here, because, he's probably used to getting his way a lot. And he is the richest man in the world, one of them. And, but he's not the most powerful man in the world. Most powerful man in the world is Donald Trump. So Elon Musk is probably not used to not getting his way, And, I also would say I had a friend one time that was on drugs really, really, really bad. And he would call me in the middle of the night and say stuff like he wanted to kill me out of nowhere. He would say the rowdiest stuff to me. He would threaten my family. But then the next day he'd call me and say, "Yo, man, I'm really sorry. Blah, 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 blah. I was doing, the white powder stuff." And I try to be nice to him, man. I try to be nice to him, but it gets to a place where it becomes too much to deal with, I hope that's not what's going on with Elon. We do know that openly he does smoke a lot of ganja, and he does, do a lot of mushrooms and stuff like that. So that stuff can affect a person's psyche over time. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Take care. And, it's pretty crazy, but my granddad always told me, man, if you want to see your enemies, just look in your past photos and you'll see your current enemies. Hope you guys have a blessed day. Take care. One love, guys.